Hey guys, my name is Andrew. Welcome to GMonster. Okay, so before exploring the UI, let's have a look at the database files we need. If you open the GMonster folder, you'll find a folder named Database. Inside the database folder, you'll find 3 files that GMonster needs in order to function properly. The first one is Group A, Group B, and then Target. The Group A and Group B CSV files contain all your Gmail accounts. The Target CSV file contains all the email addresses you want to send your emails to. So let's have a look at Group A first. If you open the file, you'll see the format. First, you'll have to input the first name, then the last name, then the email address, then the email password, the proxy and the port number, the proxy username, and the proxy password. We are going to provide you with the proxy and port number, the proxy username, and the proxy password, but you will have to individually import your accounts into this database. As you can see, I'm using the same IP for a couple of Gmail accounts, but that's okay. You can usually get away with 10 accounts on one IP safely. It's highly recommended that you fill out these names columns properly, because these are the names that are going to show up for the recipients. You can also insert these names into the body of the email with customization tools, but we'll talk about that a bit later. If you have 20 accounts, you can actually put all of them into one group. So for example, into Group A and leave Group B empty. It doesn't really matter, but I think it's always better practice to split them into 2. So in this case, 10 accounts in Group A and then 10 accounts in Group B. This way you can avoid hitting the sending limits, and each of the groups can have some resting time between campaigns. If you open up Target CSV, it will look something like this. You can see that there is a column for the email addresses. You can put all the email addresses you have here, and you will send the emails to them. You can put their names into this column, into to name column, and there are 1 and 2 and 3 customization columns. We will talk about that a bit later as well. So just to mention these 2 other files, we've got report and applog here. Applog contains all the issues if the proxies or the emails are failing or something like that. You might want to send a copy of this to us. And the other one, the report, contains all the successfully delivered emails. Let's open up the software, and if this is the first time you start up the software, you'll probably receive a notification or not that there's a new version available. If not, you don't have to download it, but it's always useful to have the newest version. So if it's the first time you boot the software up, you'll want to sign up. You have to first input your email address, whatever that is. You want to type in your password. Just type password and click sign up. If it was successful, then this sign will show up. You're successfully registered. So it might take up to 24 hours before you can log in with your credentials, but usually it's done in 1 or 2 hours, so no need to worry about that. After receiving the registration confirmation email from us, you can click sign in, and you type in your email and your password, and you click sign in, and now you can use the software. On the left side, you can see all the incoming emails from each account group. Just pick Group A or B, pick a date, for example, well, not September, but October 1, and then just hit download. As you can see, the software downloaded 23 emails. none of the accounts failed, we can close this notification window, and these are all the emails that the accounts received after October 1. If you want to delete any of these emails, you just click the checkboxes over here, select the ones you want to delete, and then just hit delete button. It will ask you if you're sure, but we'll say yes, okay. And then 2 of 2 deleted, 100%. We are done, we can close this window. If you want to modify the database files, no problem. You can just go ahead and change the accounts, or maybe add some more email addresses, and then hit save. And after that, you don't have to close the software, just hit load DB and it will reload all the database files. To view any of these emails over here, just click the email button, the envelope button, and you can see the email will open up over here. In this particular case, Jamie was the original recipient of this email. You can see it here on the top. You can scroll down, read the email, and if you wish to forward this to someone, you just click the button over here and type in the email you want to send it to, and just hit the send button. If you want to reply to this email, just click the reply option and you can start typing in the composition window. The send campaign option allows you to send out mass email campaigns. To the right side, you can find the campaign settings. You can set the number of emails each account will send out. So for example, in this case, it's set to 50, and then you can set the delay between each email. If you set these numbers to 10 and 80 seconds, the software will generate a random number between these two values and send the emails out with that delay. At the bottom of the settings, you can pick which account group you want to use to send out the emails with. If you want to send out some files, you can do that too. Just hit the attachments button over here, navigate to the files, select them, and then just attach them. You'll see them over here listed, but if you want to clear these, you can do that too with this clear button. Use the composition window to compose your emails and send out replies via the original Gmail recipients, or send out mass email campaigns with the group you selected. Let's have a look at how you can use email customization tools. First, clear the subject and then clear the main email body. I created a subject that will insert some data from the target CSV file. As you can see, I'm using number 3 within these brackets. This means that the software is going to go into target CSV and use the number 3 column and insert data from there. If you are sending to Andrew's email, it's going to insert andrewswebsite.com. If you are going to send it to Peter's email, this is going to send peterswebsite.com, and so on. You can use curly brackets and vertical bars for further customization. The software will pick one of these options you have listed here and insert one into each email. Insert the to name column from target CSV, and you can address every person individually. You can use the curly brackets as many times as you wish to further customize your emails, and you can also use the other inserts from the target CSV file. In this case, we are letting them know that we found their Instagram, and that's how we got their emails. In this example, we would like to talk about their websites, so we are asking them if we can call them, and we'll insert number 2 column which contains all the phone numbers. the closing lines should contain the names of the senders, so you might want to insert the first and last names from the group A and group B CSV files. These are the first names, and that's the last name column. Before sending out mass email campaigns, you might want to test your email to see if everything is working alright. Hit the test button here in the bottom, type in your email, and hit send button. Let's check out how this email looks. Okay. So as you can see, Deborah sent it, and there's Deborah's closing. Howdy Andrew inserted the website just fine. Phone number, Andrew's Instagram. So it's looking good. I think we can send this out.